Hi everyone, it's Jenny here from Savvy Self-Publishing, where your story matters. So, if you have seen any of my other videos, this is a rather new channel, so I don't have too many yet, but you know that I have self-published 6 books since 2022, November 2022. So I have definitely learned a lot since then that I want to pass along to you. Perhaps you're just starting out on your journey and don't know where to start, don't know where to go, but you want the end result of having a book in your hands. And that dream is within reach. So today what I wanted to do was talk about 3 questions that you should really ask yourself before you get started. I don't know necessarily if I asked myself these questions, but at the very start, but I eventually did. And so there's something to keep in mind on your journey as well. So the first question is, what size of book are you going to make? Now I haven't created any well, I have written a children's book, but it's not published yet. I don't have an illustrator. But if you're writing like if you are writing a children's book, I don't really have a whole lot to share on that front. But if you're writing like a nonfiction, self-help type book, or even a memoir, autobiography type of book, the things I will share will be helpful to you. So yeah, the first question is, what size of book do you want? There's several sizes. Mine are 5x8s. I have a hardback for one of those books, and it's like 5.5 by 8.5. But there's 6x9s. There's various sizes that you could choose from. If you plan to publish with Amazon, you can go on their website and look to see what all the options are before you start. And they even have templates, Word document templates on their website that you can use. So when you write your book, it's in the template already. And if I can find them easily, I will link those templates in the description box so you don't have to go searching for them. That's actually one of the very first things I found were the templates, Amazon's templates. So that made it pretty easy right from the start, at least that aspect. And then, so the second question you want to ask yourself is, do you want to make money from your books? Like, do you want to make a living from your books, or have it as a side hustle? Or do you just want it like a hobby book? Like, do you just want to be able to say, I made a book, I don't care if anyone buys it? I mean, it'd be nice if they bought it, but maybe you don't actually want, your goal isn't to make, a lot of money with your books. So it's good to have that question answered ahead of time, because if you do want to sell your book, you need to figure out marketing, and that would be a whole other video. I have done a few different things on the marketing side. I haven't made a whole lot with my books. I made more last year than this year, obviously, because this year's just started. But my books were also new last year, so I didn't make a lot. Definitely not even a part-time income, but still, I still made some money, and something that I did on my own, so that's pretty exciting. So yeah, question 1, what size of book do you want? Question 2, do you want to make money off your book, or do you want it to be more of a hobby? Question 3, actually there's several parts to this one, but what is your budget? It's important to plan ahead. I didn't, which again is so strange because I am such a planner, but I really didn't plan ahead for my books. I just kind of learned as I went, which is fine too. So now it's really especially fine for you because I can share that knowledge with you. But yeah, what is your budget? Some things that you might want to budget for include a cover, editing, formatting. Maybe you want someone to beta read your book, which means that someone will read your manuscript before it's been published, or after. but they can provide feedback, honest feedback on your book and give you pointers for improving it. But covers, they can be really expensive. However, I found this wonderful place called Get Covers. I can link my my affiliate link below. If you end up using that affiliate link, I will earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you end up getting your cover through my affiliate link and you really like the cover that they make for you, you can become an affiliate as well. So that can be a little bit of side income for you. And then, okay, then there's editing. I did not really pay for an editor for my books. Definitely not initially. I was careful as I could using spell check or Grammarly. I know those are not editors. Those aren't the same as what an editor would do. That's more proofreading, but it's still better than nothing. And you can also read your manuscript out loud. Sometimes you can catch more mistakes that way. But do you want an editor? I don't really know what the going rate is for an editor, but I have recently, I'm updating my second divorce recovery book, and I did get a developmental edit done on that through Fiverr. I only paid like 21 Canadian or something like that. So that is an option for you if you did want an edit but you didn't want to spend a lot. You can go through Fiverr, not Fiverr, Fiverr, and see what they have. I mean, their prices have actually gone up. They used to be like $5, but it's a lot more than that. But you can still find, like I say, $20 offerings and things like that. And another question you might want to ask, do you want to pay someone to format your book? I didn't. Maybe I should have, because it can be very finicky formatting your book for Amazon. It's a little less finicky if you go with draft to digital, but as I said in the last video, I didn't really have success with draft to digital, but you might, so that's really something to consider. But yeah, so the 3 questions are, again, just to recap, what size of book do you want? Do you want to make money from your book, or is it more of a hobby, or to say, I made my own book, you know, more of like an accomplishment thing? And also, third question is, what is your budget? So, I didn't really have a budget for my books. I basically wanted to do it as inexpensively as possible. And so, as I've gone along in my journey, I've spent a little bit more. Get Covers, I didn't say, but they do, you can get a cover there, ebook and paperback, $35 USD in US. So that's actually really, really good, because you can spend upwards of hundreds of dollars on a cover, but you don't need to. And some people make their own covers, and that's awesome. I did that in the very beginning, but then I went with Get Covers. So anyway, those are the top 3 questions that I would ask starting out on the self-publishing journey. So I hope those questions have given you food for thought, and that you will consider what your answers are to those questions. If you have any questions about my questions, or if you have any content that you'd like me to create on the topic of self-publishing, let me know in the comments. And thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, and before I forget, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and also, if you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you join the Savvy Self-Publishing family. Okay, bye for now. Bye.